are reviewing the movie what? Hobbs and Shaw.
Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Look.
Let's not leave that out.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start off today like this. I know I got my glasses on, but that's because I'm throwing mad shade at this movie. Like, based on the trailer, because you know we've been going to movies and stuff like that, and based on the trailers I've been seeing, I was like, ooh, this motherfucker gonna be good. I can't wait to see this, you know, because there was a lot of drama around this movie, you know what I'm saying, which we're gonna get into. But I was just like, you know, please give me my money's worth, and I got glasses on Hobbs and Shaw because I'm throwing mad shade at this movie, because basically I didn't like the movie. I feel like it sucked. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, y'all know I grade stuff A, B, and C, and this motherfucker get a C, baby. Like, I ain't never gave a movie a C before. Well, yes I have, but I give this a C. Like, this ain't it, and I'm just very disappointed. Like, not fully disappointed. Like, I can barely give you a B minus, but that's me giving you charity work. I'm giving you charity work if I give you a B minus. Like, it was okay, but I'm gonna give you a C. Chris, what did you think? Well, I take these glasses off and get rid of the shade, but you still get shade, baby. You get shade on this movie. Go ahead, Chris. What did you think?
I know we was bringing props in. Maybe in the production beat next time we'll bring a little something. I don't think I hated this movie as much as Jasmine hated this movie.
Hate is a strong word.
Oh, baby, we got that shade. I ain't doing all that. I'm just saying this movie was entertaining. I can't say from start to finish because it was one point where I was
talking.
It was one point where I was like, I gotta get out of here. You want some popcorn? I'm about to use the restroom.
He took a break during the movie.
I took a break during the movie.
I said, ain't no intermissions in Hobbs and Shaw.
I was just like, this movie, it slows to a halt in the middle of the movie. And it's just like, okay, I'm a little tired. Let me get up and go.
First of all, when I spent my coin on a movie, and then I got my husband, wake up. I got to tell him to wake up during the movie. That's red flag number one. Yep. Number two, red flag. When he want to say, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom and go get some more popcorn. You need something? Motherfucker, we in the middle of a movie. Like, we done spent our money. Wait a minute now.
Don't feel like I missed a thing either.
And he did it. That's the sad part, too. He didn't miss nothing.
I was going for a good 10. A hot 10.
So, there are key things that I liked about the movie. But just to start off, if you're looking for us to say, go see that movie, you gotta see it, you ain't gonna hear that today.
I'll say that. Yeah, I didn't finish my thing. I would say go see it. But I thought it was entertaining.
What? On the Fire Stick?
Playing somewhere. I would say I thought this movie was entertaining enough to go see in the theaters, but maybe you felt differently. Go ahead.
I mean, okay, basically the movie falls after like the Fast and Furious series. If you watch that, then you kind of know the kind of dynamic that it's going to have with the characters and the cast and the type of feel it's going to have. If you follow the Fast and Furious series, I have not watched many of those, you know what I'm saying, because they start becoming redundant to me, and I was just like, it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, not feeling it. So I just felt like I wasn't missing nothing. And let me just say this: if you have not watched all the Fast and Furious movies and you go into Hobbs and Shaw, it's okay. You ain't missed much. Like, you don't have to catch up on all the series to be okay. Let's go into Hobbs and Shaw, because it's a branch off. It's something totally new. So don't sit here and try to binge watch all the Fast and Furious so you can be caught up in Hobbs and Shaw. You don't have to do all that. Like, go straight in with open mind and free view eyes and everything like that. So I try to not have an opinion about this movie going in, just because there was so much drama around, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, you know what I'm saying, making this movie. And I had already seen, like, I saw one review on Yahoo where it was like, this movie had the worst, like not the worst, but it opened up, its opening weekend made less money than the Fast and Furious, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
series.
you mean the article that Tyrese retweeted and posted on his Instagram?
So I was like, I'm gonna give an open mind, you know what I'm saying? But now that I have seen it, thank you, y'all. They ain't lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dwayne, baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen you do better. Like, his acting is good. It's just, I don't know, Chris. Like,
All right, okay, let me take over. The movie is very tongue-in-cheek, meaning it doesn't take itself that seriously. The movie doesn't take itself that seriously. It knows, but that's how the Fast and Furious movies are. Now, personally, I've seen 7, but I haven't seen it all the way through. Try watching 8, couldn't get through 8. I'll probably go back and watch them eventually. Don't need it for this movie at all. But I will say that the dynamic between Rock and Jason Statham is very good.
Right.
That's a very good thing.
They
bounce off each other very well. Very funny jokes. It's like that through the whole movie. Then, they band together at the end and blah, blah, blah. The cliche stuff. But that's a selling point to me because I thought that was entertaining from the get-go.
Right.
Was their relationship. Action was very, very good.
Right.
Throughout the movie. Story, I still kind of don't know what the story was and who was moving Idris Elba to do the things that he was doing.
Right.
And so motivation for the bad guys was a little spotty here and there. But for the most part, I thought it was good. You know what I'm saying?
So.
But for the story-wise, let's just start off from the beginning.
Wait.
Oh.
Can I say this?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Let me go ahead and say this, ladies. Let me go ahead and get in close. Let me get in close. Ladies, if y'all watch movies and everything like this, let me go ahead and say this. Watch the movie because all your dream baby daddies is in this movie, y'all. All your dream baby daddies is in here. Like, The Rock, he used to be my baby dad before I met my husband. He used to be my dream baby daddy. I was like, that's the man who I'm gonna marry. He's single. You know what I'm saying? Idris Elba, he's in here. If you watch the trailer, I was like, ooh, here's
great. He's great in this movie.
He looks good and everything. Jason, what's his name? I can't pronounce it. Statham. He in here. I like that I like a good old British accent. And Ryan Reynolds, he in here. You know what I'm saying? That America's Next Door dude. You know what I'm saying? Looks good. They're all in here. All baby daddies. Dream. Who you dream of. They're in here, which I truly love. So great cast, of men, you know what I'm saying, in here. Like Chris said, there are some good things that I did like about the movie. The action, the fighting scenes, great. The men that in here, a little eye candy, great. The fact, the storyline, not so great. I feel like it was a little choppy. And then, some of the messages that they tried to sell, the stories and lessons that are in here, as in go home, don't forget about your family.
The same Fast and Furious stuff that was
your family always got you. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the family. So I did like that. So there are key things I liked about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like The Rock and Jason had great chemistry on film. They really shot together good. So there are some good shots that were shot with some of the car scenes. McLaren, love your cars, love the cars that you had in here. Like McLaren, love that car that Jason Statham drove and everything.
Your baby daddy.
You know what I'm saying? Love that.
So,
but let's go ahead and just break, I'm not going to break this movie down bit by bit.
Because the story ain't even enough to do. So there's a virus that's filled with like nanobots or something like that.
That can basically liquefy your organs from the inside, basically. And everybody's trying to basically get this virus.
Right.
And
but it makes you super strong. Then it liquefies your... It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. But they're trying to get this virus. Idris Elba was trying to steal the virus.
He's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy, obviously. Trying to steal the virus. And then...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
He's trying to steal this virus. Shaw's sister, the blonde chick that you see in the trailers, has the virus, but she injects herself with it.
So that way he don't get it.
So that way he can't get it. So she starts going on the run. She meets up with Shaw and Hobbs, and so they're essentially trying to keep Idris Elba away from the sister because the girl has the virus, and the whole point of his mission is to try to extract the virus. For what? I really don't even remember why.
Because they were trying to extract the virus from the sister, so that way she wouldn't die. Release it to the world. Because if she died, it would release it to the world, and basically everybody in the world would die, and everybody would basically get liquefied. And Idris Elba, the bad guy, which is called Brixton Lord. He wanted that to happen. He was like, this is for the good of the world and everything like that. He had a master or his boss, who I still don't know. He knew Hobbs, but we don't know how he knew Hobbs. They didn't make that connection in the movie at all. So, you know what I'm saying? So basically, it was basically a cat and mouse scene. You know what I'm saying? Always. Idris is always chasing after them, and they're always running, trying to keep the virus away from him. Few times they're close, but Idris has a sister, and there's a few times that, you know what I'm saying, he loses them and we're running. Let me tell you this, the scenes that Idris Elba has, you've seen it if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the movie. I'm sorry to say that, and I hate when movies do that, when I feel like, ooh, like if this is the trailer, imagine the movie. No, you saw the movie when you saw the trailer, because the key scenes that I like with Idris Elba was in the trailer. Like basically when I saw that part when he was on that motorcycle and he was dipping and whipping all through London and stuff like that, and he was going underneath buses and, you know what I'm saying, changing all different type of forms and stuff, which you saw on the trailer. Those were key scenes that I was like, oh hell yeah, you gonna work, Idris? How the hell you do that?
Black Superman.
Yeah, he was a black Superman, just the villain and everything. Spoiler alert, which I did not expect. Kevin Hart is in Hobbs and Shaw. Like, I didn't know if y'all knew this because I don't stay up on like all details of movies, but I'm sitting here watching it, eat my little popcorn and stuff.
First of all, you had already been fed up with the movie. I was too through. I was like, how much longer? And then, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Hart pop up, I can help you, I could be your third person. I was like, y'all got Kevin in this movie as a comedy, you know what I'm saying, as a comic relief. I was like, I'm through, I'm done. Why is Kevin in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect you in some other movie with The Rock. I know y'all tight as wine, y'all Ace Boon Coons and stuff. But Kevin, why are you in here, popping up in here? He had a few scenes. He went all through up in the movie, but his ass should have never been in here. I was like, y'all didn't need this. Oh, he had more than one scene?
He had more than one scene. Remember, he was on the toilet for one, and then the second one when he showed up on the airplane.
Oh. Guess I was dozing off.
Let me say, there's a bunch of scenes in here that are not necessary.
Oh my God.
That made the movie just, one, prolonged, two, you got bored, and three, had some dry moments, and four, there were so many endings that you could have had that would have been like, you would have been satisfied, but they just kept going and going and going, and you're just like, okay, like, when are we gonna end this, and how are we gonna end this, and how we end it? I'm just like, so that's it? Like, this is really it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how they basically ended is, of course, Idris Elba loses, but he don't lose by getting his ass whipped by Hobbs and Shaw. He loses because his boss gets fed up with his ass getting whipped by Hobbs and Shaw, and basically shuts him down because realistically, Idris Elba is like a machine and human mixed in one, and his boss got tired of him and thought that he was a lost cause and turned him off. So I'm sitting here saying, all this time we've been seeing Idris Elba, you know what I'm saying, whooping they ass, you know what I'm saying, and how he dies is just basically by just getting touched by a button and getting turned off. Like, really, I was just disappointed. I was just really disappointed.
I might move my grade to a C.
It's a C, motherfucker. You think?
What? It was just, first of all, it was really long. Like, the entire third act, and you seen that third act where they go to Samoa, and
it's so clear, the different acts.
After after that sequence that you see in the trailers where they're at the plant and you see the big towers and they're driving around, the movie should have ended there. But
right.
They go to
it would have been cool if you ended there. But you had to expect that they were going to go Samoa because of The Rock and his Samoan background and everything, which I understand why he tied it, but I just felt like you didn't have to do that for this movie just because like it was just long and you didn't have to do all that extra. Now, go ahead.
Because the thing is, he had a moment with his daughter at the beginning where she was making a family tree.
Right.
We could have at least just scrapped that scene out, and then the movie could have just been fine and ended at the plant.
Right. I've already said there was too many extra scenes. There's too many extra scenes in this movie. Some of the action that you see is like this. This is not realistic. There's a part which you've seen in the trailer. Like I said, you see the trailer, you've seen the movie. There's a part in the movie where Idris Elba is in the helicopter, and you got Shaw driving the truck. You got The Rock on the back of this tow truck, and they're trying to make sure Idris don't get away because Idris got the sister. The Rock got the chain that's hooked up to the helicopter in one hand, and he's holding on to the tow truck in the other. I said, where they do that at? Like, where do they do that at? What real life is this? Like,
he's a strong guy.
Not that motherfucking strong. He ain't the man in Jumanji. This ain't Jumanji.
He pulled the Captain America and pulled it off.
That ain't it. Then plus, you know what I'm saying, some of the other scenes, I just feel like
he jumped out of a building and one of the
beginning scene, in one of the first beginning scenes. Go ahead.
He jumped out the building and he wrapped his hand around his rope and essentially just slid down the rope all the way down. He lets go of the rope, jumps on a bad guy, punches him, lets go, free falls some more, jumps on another guy, getting rope burn the whole way. You were like, he should have gotten some rope burn.
I said, these motherfuckers must think I'm crazy because anybody who is down on a rope this goddamn long, that shit gonna hurt. Like, you ain't got no gloves on, no nothing. It's the same point when people are like The Rock and the San Andreas movie and that whole projection thing. Like, this is not realistic. Like, that's like there's no way you can make.
Not San Andreas.
What's that movie?
On the building.
When he jumped on the building.
Cliffhanger. He jumped on the crane. He had the fake leg.
What's the movie?
What is that movie called?
Motherfucker? I'm just look this shit up. I don't give a shit. What is that movie this man was in?
Burning Building movie. Come on, look at rock movies.
What's the movie?
Skyscraper. That's it.
Skyscraper. When he was in Skyscraper, and everybody was like, when it shows that part when he was jumping, and they was like, there's no way, based off projections, he could have made that. There's so many scenes like that in this movie where it's just like real life. There's no way you can pull a helicopter down by your hands. In real life, there's no way you can jump out of a window and draw, I don't know, 50 stories high and be coming down this rope with bare hands and don't get burnt and then do all this free falling. Then you fall on the land of the car and then your ass still gets up and runs after Idris' ass. There's no way this shit can happen. Like,
but why is that like that's The Rock? Those movies. Those are the movies he makes. Why does that bother you so much?
That fake shit?
Yes. All movies are fake.
But thing is, like, there are some that are realistic, like John Wick, Born Identity.
John Wick.
I love
Look,
y'all.
All right, you know what? Stop talking. No, stop talking.
John Wick, y'all.
You talking about John Wick's realistic? All right, so you're done. So if you know anything about the Fast and Furious movies, they're all over the top like that. Driving cars into other buildings and tanks flying down from the sky, cars parachuting from planes, all that stuff is over the top.
The bullshit. Let me just say this.
Anyway.
Many years ago, you know what I'm saying? I remember when this movie with Hobbs and Shaw was being made. But you know what I'm saying? They were preparing to make it. And we all was, well, let me say this. I was looking at Tyrese's ass like this motherfucker gone crazy. Like, I know y'all all remember this when Tyrese was putting all those messages out. It was on the Shade Room. It was on Baller. It was on all the blogs. And Tyrese was talking mad shit about The Rock and how he was breaking up the family and stuff like that, and how could you do this and betray us? We supposed to be together. How you gonna branch off and shit? And I thought Tyrese Tyrese had lost his damn mind. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, well, this motherfucker done gone cuckoo now. He done got some money and gone crazy and shit. He don't want to see none of the motherfuckers to see, you know, another crab in the bucket. I thought that. No shade. I thought that. And I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let this motherfucker make this movie. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't know. I thought, you know, Rock made good movies based on movies I had seen. Let this motherfucker make a movie. Now that I have seen it, I was just like, oh, that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That Tyrese talked about. And I saw the movie, and then The Rock, you gonna make a movie like this, motherfucker? Like, motherfucker, I was sitting here rooting for your ass and looking at Tyrese like he was crazy. Now I gotta look at you like, motherfucker, you thought this shit was it? I'm sorry. I just thought The Rock could put out a better movie, especially since you were branching off of Fast and Furious, and that was a team with Vin Diesel, Tyrese, and all of them. And then now you get to it's just you and Shaw. You could have came out with a better body of work.
Yeah, it looked good from the trailers, but
I'm sorry,
it's entertaining. I'll watch it again for
I'm
the
sorry
action.
for judging you, baby. You was right. He should have stayed with the group.
Rock, if you proceed forward with the Hobbs and Shaw, I mean, he was real spicy, boy. But anyway, it don't matter. It really
had the whole world looking at him like he was crazy.
Fast and Furious 9 don't look all that great to me either. But who am I? They just shooting it now, so
no. So basically, overall, you know what I'm saying? It's basically Hobbs and Shaw. They gotta get the virus, get the sister help. They get the sister help, but they have to end up going to Samoa for The Rock to call on his family to help them. They help him, whoop Idris' ass, whoop Idris' team's ass. Idris dies based off like that because he's a half machine, half human. He dies off a click of a button, and basically, you know what I'm saying, the person who was the boss of Idris now wants Hobbs and Shaw to work for him now. So it looks like it's gonna be a part 2. What it looks like and everything. Like I said from the beginning, I gave this a C. I don't even want to give you charity of giving you a B-. I give this a C. I would not say, hey y'all, go spend your money and go see it. Just, you know, you can wait to go to the dollar movie and go see it, you know what I'm saying, with your kids and stuff, and that would be cute.
I'll give this a C+. It was at a B- when I started the review, but now I thought about it, it was just too long. The action was good, but then it really does slow down in the middle. I was never in it for the story, really, so all that stuff that didn't make sense to me, hey, water under the bridge.
Right.
But I say C+.
And then another part, I'm so sorry, y'all. Another part, you could see the chemistry that they were trying to build on camera of Hobbs and Shaw's sister. And you could see that how they were attracted to each other. I wish they would have got together. I wish they would have, she forcibly kissed him, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You could tell there was attraction there, but I wish they ended up together. They didn't, but you know what I'm saying? But overall, it was a C. Let me just go ahead and say this now. Movies that I saw during the trailer, trailers that I saw before the movie that I'm looking forward to seeing. Number 1, Jumanji. Jumanji 2 with the Rock
and
Kevin Hart. It looks good. I just saw the trailer. You know, y'all probably already seen the trailer, but it looks good. I'm looking forward to seeing Jumanji 2. We're going to see that. Another review, a movie that I'm looking forward to seeing. Help me pronounce this. Gleeman. Don't do me like that, cause don't shade me and don't leave me hanging on the
Gemini Man.
Gemini Man with Will Smith.
I kept telling you it's Gemini.
Gemini, whatever, goddamn it.
I hope it's Gemini.
Well, I look forward to that. I look forward to seeing that with Will Smith. Another one. There's another one coming out with what's the 3 women with Tiffany Haddish?
Oh, The Kitchen.
The Kitchen. I don't know, me and The Kitchen are gonna see each other. You know what I'm saying? Chris and I already agreed for next.
I don't know.
So
we might. I don't know.
But as far as Hobbs and Shaw, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The Rock, I'm still a fan of. San Andreas. Skyscraper. He's done Rampage, Jumanji. I'm still a big fan of his movies. I think he's a great actor. It's just maybe, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. As far as just the authenticity of the acting, I just kind of just like, or the corniness of the lines.
Yes, corny.
You know what I'm saying? I said I could have watched, Days of Our Lives and could have got a better reaction than this. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't care for the movie. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. What you think, Chris? What's your wrap up?
I thought I gave it. So, good. I thought I did. I'll say exactly what I said. So, I thought it was a little too long, but the action was good. It slows down tremendously in the middle. And I'll say if they make another Hobbs and Shaw movie, I will see it. I'd rather probably just see a Fast and Furious 10 with everybody back together. Wrap both these series up in a nice little bow.
Yes, please.
And just, move on with your lives to something better.
Yes.
Something better and greater.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all for watching Movie Combos with Chris and
Jazz.
And we will have another. I know I said that. We will have another review for y'all next week. Please subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. We want to get to 10 subscribers by next
Don't
week.
say that.
Yes, we are trying to get to 10 subscribers. Tell your mama, your auntie, your uncle, and them friends to subscribe. Help us build Movie Combos with Chris and Jazz. Also, like this movie and other reviews that we've done in the past. We've seen other movies like Lion King and Crawl and other ones. Go back and see our other reviews. Just like us and support us. But we're trying to get to 10 subscribers. So tell your friends, auntie, uncle, Nup, Peanut, and them. Tell them to subscribe to us. But other than that, thank y'all for watching. We love y'all. See y'all next week for the next movie review. All right, y'all. Peace. And peace and blessings.